Hey, it's Greg Hawks with Sourcing in Real Life. And this year is going to be a little bit different. I'm changing up my focus a little bit. I'm still going to be talking about all the scraping tools, all the recruitment tools, and sourcing tools, but I'm going to do a different spin on it. I'm going to also be focusing on how we can find solutions for job seekers, how a job seeker might be able to use some of the recruitment technology and really reverse engineer the whole process. So, if you're looking for a job, I hope this helps you as well. Really, what my focus in 2020 is connecting employers and job seekers, because in this world where we're talking about layoffs and restructurings, we need to help each other connect with for positions, because it's a hard place to live sometimes. So uh, any help would be advantageous for people. So and this leads me to this screenshot that you see here. Really, this is going to be the focus of 2020. There are so many different social platforms. There's so much out there that people can utilize to put their message out there to connect with people. I've tasked myself to work through each one of these and see what's going to be viable, not only from the recruiting perspective, but also for the job seeking perspective. So we'll still talk about research, still talk about tools and all the things that everyone has known the channel for. But I'm doing a little bit different of a thing for 2020, and I'm actually really excited to dive into some of this stuff. So let me start with one of my go-to sites for anything startup, for anything small firm, or as far as small companies go. AngelList. I've talked about AngelList before. I've talked about AngelList from a recruiting perspective because you can go and look through profiles and see all the different social profiles on especially around startups. Well, if you're looking for a startup, if you're looking for a founder to connect with or a project to work on, it's also advantageous here. And something that I've noticed recently is this little connections tab. So if you go to this little connections tab and do a search, you can look through your secondary network, your direct connections. I don't have very many direct connections right now, but or you can click on this little everyone. And I don't recall if I made a video on this, but this is definitely something that is advantageous because you can literally search by location. So say I want to look in New York, say I want to look for let's just try a Java engineer and see what happens. Okay, just because I'm searching for tech folks right now. Look, I mean, we've got a long results list. You can literally click into some of these profiles, and this is more for the recruiting perspective. I'll show you guys what I would do if I was a job seeker in a minute. But I mean, he's got his LinkedIn, he's got a personal website, which again will lead you to contact information. If I'm looking for a company to join, I can look up like a CTO here. I can look and see I can look them up on LinkedIn, see what their company is about, see if there's something viable. I see the skills, so I can kind of see the tech stack. I can see this works with big data. If I'm into big data, and I live close to New York, might be somebody I want to connect with, right? The cool thing about AngelList is that you can follow, you can directly message, you can connect with him on LinkedIn. This will take me directly to his LinkedIn page and his Facebook page. So there's lots of potential here for not only recruiters, but also job seekers. This is a great place if you're in the startup realm to go and look. And it's not something you have to pay for. So, and I've been very impressed just with some of the searches that I've done. Let me look for, let me look for something in retail, and we'll stay in the New York area. Or actually, let me look for a rocket scientist. Let's just look for a rocket scientist. Actually, let me look for rocket science. Yeah, so I mean, New York, we've got several people here that work in rocket science. Again, great resource. for not only job seekers, but also recruiters that are looking for that niche talent as well. A great place to connect with people. And I really like the fact that you've got direct websites. You have Facebook pages, Twitter pages, LinkedIn, multiple ways to connect with people and talk about what you're interested in. And I mean, I like a lot of times I'll come to AngelList and I find a much deeper profile than what's on LinkedIn. So, and you can see the different investments that this person has. So it's a great resource. So this is just one resource that you can use if you're looking for a job. And actually I tested they have a job sector out here too, but look, it always breaks. I don't know what the deal is, but just hopefully they'll fix it. But I know that you can typically look for jobs on LinkedIn or on AngelList as well. It's just not working right now. So yeah, lots of different ways to research a company, lots of different ways to use this free people search to connect and find more information on folks. And I'm really happy to see this because it beats trying to do a site search and finding people. So hopefully this helps. Please share, subscribe, relay this to both job seekers and recruiters, anybody that might be needing any help. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below and reach out to me. I'll be happy to help out anybody who's either looking for a job or who's recruiting, having some trouble finding pipelines, finding candidates. I mean, like I said, we've got to work together. And really what I want to do is help bridge the gap and do that for both sides of the business. So thanks.